Hello, my army of darkness. That darkness here bring guys another Fire Emblem Fates episode. And yeah, in this episode, I thought before we got into the story, I'll do one quick thing. Private quarters, obviously. But also, I'm gonna show you guys how mess hall works. How can I tilt your palate today? Well, Niles, how about we see what you can do with. No, I just fed Daikon to Lilith, so let's go ahead and use Daikon to cook and feed our units with. Time to slice and dice.
You can't hide from me. I guess that's it.
Yeah, basically they just take the character's voice lines and use them for it back there in the kitchen with knife chopping sounds. If a little spice is good, a lot of spice is better, right? Holly pickled daikon. Slices of yellow pickled daikon. Resistance +1 until end of next battle. Made with hearty flair. I need lessons from whoever made this.
Whoa!
I'm not sure how to describe this dish. It's unbelievably delicious. I just described it. I never had anything like that back home. I've been missing out. It fed half of your non-unit army. Basically any food you cook, like half of your units will eat it. Half of your total units eat it. They got resistance +1 from the dish. All males also got a resistance +1, luck +1 effect from the hearty flair. So males got resistance +2 and luck +1. Females got resistance +1. And resistance is like really important. Oh, and you may notice that like Moji has two other stats that aren't luck or resistance. That's from something else. Like it's not from the dish. But basically down here, any stat that's blue means it's been increased by some way, shape, or form. Any stat that's red means that, like, yeah, it's been lowered somehow. Sometimes, depending on what unit is cooking, will depend on how good they cook. And they may mess up the dish and make something like that's too salty or whatever, and actually makes a stat go down for certain allies or from all of the allies that eat it. We had all these people visit. I forgot who visited twice already and who didn't, but I think it was RFE or Elise who visited twice. But let's just invite whoever. And I feel like inviting Elise because she's our sister. Are you ready for it? Take a bite? Says the same thing. Take a bite.
This was so much fun! We should play together more often!
Oh. Recording and Elise's relationship improved. Elise left in nice spirits. Oh yeah, I forgot that your character always asks like, well, what should I do now? Yeah, let's just go.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
I was thinking about maybe pausing the recording and seeing if there was anything like I felt like I should sell, anything I felt like I should buy, but we did that last episode, so there's no point in this episode too. Anyway, just a quick recap, we're gonna read this. For Dragonfall, Jaquan ends the Ice Tribe's rebellion. Upon returning, no new orders are issued. Conquer and no trace of guests. But first, the team must pass through Fort Dragonfall. Chapter 9, Another Trial. Kingdom Noi, Castle Krakenberg. Home of King Garen. So clever little Jaquan has returned home, and he has carried out my order in an alarming, competent fashion, no less. Well done, child. Well, I'll just have to give my dear son a truly agonizing mission now, won't I? Da-da-da. You may enter.
Your Majesty.
King Garen, Dracoan has returned. It seems he managed to quell the rebellion without sacrificing a single life. He has requested an audience with you, my liege. What shall I tell him? Tell him I have received the message and will be there momentarily.
Of course.
Consider it done, your majesty. Da-da-da. Now, you guys may have noticed by now, at this point in the story, even though King Garen is evil, there's still something like off about him that makes him a little just on the crazy side of evil. Now, return, father. Inglorious Lucha. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, obviously. Inglorious Lucha, I might add. Iago told me your impressive feat, stopping the rebellion, but I'm just letting you guys know that there is actually something wrong with him. Stopping the rebellion without taking a single life is no small accomplishment. You've done well, Dracoan. I am proud of you. As promised, I now welcome you back into the royal family. Well done, my son. Thank you, father. I can't tell you how much this means to me.
Everything's okay.
I told you all would be around the end. Good job, Dracoan.
Yes.
Thanks, Sander.
However,
Ahem. There's one small problem, King Garen. Iago. Don't do this, man. My sources tell me Dracoan did not carry out his mission alone. Da-da-da. Iago, that was unnecessarily cruel, even for you.
what?
Is this true, Dracoan? Did you or did you not face the Ice Tribe alone? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I got an itch. It is true. I did not face them alone. I set out on my own as ordered, but along the way I ran into trouble. It's only my screen is like flashing. It's only through my phone. Oh well. Felicia Sagas and Elise came to help me. I couldn't have done it without them. I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. It's just that if I play with my light on, then, because I'm recording this at night, as you can tell, if I play with my light on, then you see like the fan, the silhouette of my head reflecting off the screen. You'll see the light, my room light glaring off of the screen and blocking like a portion of the screen. So it's better if it's flashing like this. I'm sorry for defining you in that regard, Father. I beg for your forgiveness. I don't know why it's flashing either. Must just be some like the way my 2DS screen is. I don't know. So you defied my holy orders, or the way my phone records stuff, and involved not only retainers but also your sister. This behavior simply cannot be tolerated, right, King Garen? Elise came of her own free will. How you expect him to do something about it? Just say, go home, now. No one wants you here, loser. You betrayed the wishes of the divine dragon, Enagos. Such sacrilege demands a swift and severe punishment. If you ask me, we should put an end to Dracoan once and for all. Stop it, Iago. Stop it, Iago. There we go. That's never gonna happen. I won't let it. Dracoan never asked us to follow him. We did that on our own will. It's not his fault. Exactly. So is the punishment is death. You'll have to kill me too. Elise, don't say that, dear sister. I'm not worth dying for.
Listen well.
Quiet, both of you. Father, if you must punish someone, punish me. It was I who told the Earth to tag along and help Dracoan with his mission. If death is the price for this indiscretion, is I and I alone who shall pay it. Who will pay it? Father, kill me or kill no one. That is all there is to it. Enough. I have no intention of harming any of my beloved children. Psh. Psh. You say that, though it was not exactly as I requested, he did accomplish his mission. By the grace of Venegos, I shall let this pass. He is, after all, still my son. King Garen, you can't mean that. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, Father. And you, Xander, thank you for looking after me. Wait, why am I reading that? What? Why was I reading that in his voice? And you, Xander, thank you for looking after me, even at the risk of your own life. I expected the text to go back and forth there, but I forgot this scene, I guess. Think nothing of it, little prince. Such is the duty of an older brother. I must admit, my child, I never thought you would pull off such a grand feat. Oh, and I think I've decided how I want to do these parts now. I'm gonna do them, like record them back to back and upload them back to back. So you guys get at least 2 videos a day. If possible, because sometimes this phone overheats and just turns off. So, it doesn't save any of the footage of that one video, so I must admit, my child, I never thought you would pull off such a grand feat. As you saw with yesterday's 2 videos, though, they went out back to back, because I did that with yesterday's 2 videos. Given your ability for combat, I shall waste no time in assigning you a new mission. A new mission so soon? Skills like yours must be put to good use. I'd like you to head for No Trace of Guess. I need you to capture that territory and bring it under Noi and rule. No Trace of Guess, eh? As you wish, Father. I have heard that the place is even now teeming with Hoshidan soldiers. Those Shians are taking steps to topple Noi and all we hold dear. Such bad seeds must not be allowed to take root. You're probably only trying to do that because you fucking started this war. And also, just fucking, like I'm here, their flesh and blood sibling is here in Nor hanging out with the siblings that raised him. But anyway, that's just me blabbing and pointing out the facts here. Head there immediately and eradicate any of those Shin soldiers you may find along the way. You want me to fight against those Shin army? What is up with Ganon's beard? Garen's beard, not Ganon's beard, Garen's beard. Like seriously, I never thought of this man. He has like gray, the sides are just like gray strands that stick out and come to like an end. Then the rest is like normal lumberjack kind of beard or mountain man beard, whatever. And then he has like a black long goatee that's above it. Like what? And this man has a balding problem and his gray hair goes back. I don't even know. That's not a problem, is it? Or after all that, are you reluctant to raise a sword against the kingdom of your birth? No problem at all. I'm annoying through and through. I'll carry out your mission without fail, Father.
Not fail me.
Good. Do not let me down, my son. I'm counting on you. I won't fail you, Father. Well, I'm off to another damn mission. So, for now, this is goodbye. Take care, Jaquan. Even when we are apart, I know we are still with you in spirit. Know we are still with you in spirit. He's telling him to know that.
Poor thing.
Oh, it just doesn't seem fair. Going on a mission like that with such a small army. I'd go with you, but Father tasked us with a mission of our own. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought I had to burp for a second, so I was like, wait, let me try and hold it in, or like keep my mouth closed so you guys don't have to hear it. Or I don't have to hear it all loud and obnoxious. Like, I really wish there was something we could do to help.
You'll be alright.
But then the burp went back down. Or the gas went back down, I should say. Don't worry, Camilla. We'll be fine on our own, right, Elise?
You know it.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be just dandy. With me and my retainers on your side, we'll be back home in no time flat. Dang it, I can't speak. Elise is going too. Now I'm really worried. It was nice knowing you, Jaquan. I love Leo. He's just savage. Him and Niles both. I can see why Niles is his retainer, actually. Hey, that's not funny, Leo. Why would you say such a terrible thing? No, let me stop. He's just trying to get a rise out of you, Elise. You know I'm counting on you.
Whoa,
Thanks, Jaquan. That's why you're my favorite, because you aren't mean like stupid like Leo. Even after spending time on the battlefield, you're somehow still the same spoiled brat. It's actually quite impressive. See, Elise, I'm not mean at all. I just said you impressed me.
Huh?
Xander, make Leo stop teasing me. Jaquan, listen, well, the mysterious Rainbow Sage resides in no trace of guess. He grants divine power to those he deems worthy. Seek him if you have the courage. Oh, is that so? I never knew such a being existed, much less in no trace to guess. But wait, if you know about him, does that mean you receive divine power?
Well,
It is true. Father and I have each visited the sage and we're each gifted with his power. That's incredible. It was a great honor. However, be aware that you will have to face severe trials first. If you do decide to seek out the sage's challenge, make sure you're prepared.
understood.
I see. Thank you for the advice, Xander. I must become as strong as possible so that I can end this war once and for all. I have no choice but to seek out the sage, and face whatever trials he has in store. Has in store for me, whatever has in store. As expected, I look forward to seeing your new power when you return safely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Xander. Well, I suppose I better get going. Goodbye, everyone.
Good luck.
Best of luck, Jaquan.
Please, be
Oh.
careful.
Oh, my little Jaquan. Please, be careful. Didn't mean to talk over you, Camilla. I'm like, hey, I'm just saying. They ever need a voice actor for Camilla in another Fire Emblem game that has her in it. I'm that dude. I am that dude. Anyway,
Well,
we're at Fort Dragonfall. That fort up ahead is enormous. Solid, so we're supposed to pass through that?
yes.
We are. The road that leads to a port is on the other side. Amazing. Kind of looks like a gigantic sleeping dragon.
You're on fire!
You're so king, Jaquan. This place is called Fort Dragonfall. It's some big old dragon that died a long time ago. Fort Dragonfall. Tell me more, Elise.
You know it.
Sure. Well, the rumor has it that this dragon was incredibly powerful. I had to reword that so that I didn't have to redo the sentence. They say when it died, its body eventually became this very fort.
I see.
So this was a dragon from a long time ago. How very awe-inspiring.
Understand?
It is, isn't it? But the fort is now occupied by the Hoshidan army. We'll have to fight them off if we want to get through.
Right.
Fate is cruel, isn't it? Well, I suppose we have no choice. We must get to No Trace of Gas so I can complete my mission and find the sage. I have to face the Oshinan army eventually. It's now or never. I'm ready. I can do this.
Understood.
Understood. In that case, let's prepare for battle before they spot us. Alright. I'm gonna do what Silas suggested actually and actually prepare for battle. Oh yeah, inventory. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna not choose what the game does, but like what the game suggests for me, but what I'm gonna do is go ahead and show you guys just optimize all and use equipment. Downsell by on units will be returned to the convoy. Yes. So they gave him the umbrella for some reason. I'm not gonna use that. But he does have Yato and Dragonstone, obviously. Felicia has a steel dagger, mend, and heal. And then Elise has mend, freeze, and heal, like she always does too. Effie has Iron Lance and Bronze Lance. She doesn't need the Bronze Lance. But she also has vulneraries. Arthur has the Iron Axe and vulneraries. Silas has his Iron Sword, his Bronze Lance, and vulneraries. Odin has Thunder and Lights. I'll give Moonlight a try, I guess, if I feel there's a need, like an opportunity. Niles has the Iron Bow and the Violin Bow. I got that earlier in this episode, off screen, when I was just going around my castle doing the stuff that you guys didn't have to see. And they didn't give Moser anything. They suggest that we don't put her in this battle. And as tempted as I am to not do that, because then I don't have to worry, I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, can we only have 8 people? Let me see. Yeah, we can only have 8 people actually. Yeah, I guess let's keep Moser out. Keep Moser out of the loop on this one. Have her on the sidelines, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. Anyway. For some reason they want to have the umbrella on him. But like there's no point. Like, can I make follow attacks but make him easier? Follow-ups easier, -5 effective speed. Yeah, it's a ranged weapon, but we don't really need range on our character. It's useful, especially on this map, but we don't need it. Hit 85. When Yato and Dragonstone are both hit 85. This gives us -3 in skill. I think that's a -2 speed. Yeah, but this is -5 speed. And I don't really care too much about skill. Like, just overall, this is trash. Trash. It has 10 crit chance, but I don't care. I'm gonna take this because he's probably gonna get to weapon OC in this fight. And Felicia's good, so is Elise. Silas, yeah, he's good actually. He is good. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah. Effie, there's no point in having to. Well, I guess if we want to guarantee her to get a hit in, yeah, but nah, I don't see a point. And give her more of a greater chance to dodge an attack. Yeah, but there's no point. Effie's a tank. She's a boss. She's a boss. Except for the resistance, but that's fine. Odin, he's fine. Niles, do I want? Yeah. It gives Alice 1-2 spaces skill boost 4, but nah. Mosey's not in the battle, so sadly, we're not gonna bring Muzzy in this one. Actually, I just realized I have a Master Seal. I didn't give that really to my character, Arthur, or Niles. But I think just in the long run, it's best to give it to my character. So let's do that. And I have these other items, so I might as well use them. But anyway, we're gonna become a Nor noble. A member of the Norian royal family uses swords, tombs, and dragonstones. Now I might as well show you guys that game. So HP and strength along with defense and movement are increased by 1. Magic gets increased by 3, speed by 2, resistance by 4, and then skill and luck don't change. But since we can use swords, tombs, and dragonstones, not dragon tombs, now we can use magic with our character, which is awesome. Class change. Let's see what I can do now. Gain the ability to use tombs. And currently increases resistance by 2. Permanently increases luck by 4. Let's start with the luck. So he has 11, 18, 10, 10, but that's increased by 1, I believe. 9, really. Arthur has terrible luck. He's probably gonna be who we get to. Yeah, his luck's worse than Mosey's, even. Where'd that go? There we go. Yeah, then use. There we go, now his luck is 6. Talisman resistance by 2. His is 5. 5. Oh my god. 11. Moses is 2 with the +1. Yeah, I already know. We're gonna use the Mosey. Can we use these and get uses out of Mosey? That one's sorta, but takes a luck down by 2. Nah. Heavenly. Oof, no. Yeah, let's not do that. I ain't about it. Any like class change that gives me minus a stat, I'm just not about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because everyone has healing items. Well, the characters game suggested to get healing items, have healing items. Guys, we haven't had support in a while. Like, I've been increasing ranks, but not enough for 2 characters to go to the next support rank, I guess. That's fine though. It's fine. Like, only thing that matters is as long as we get our character married to Camilla by the end of this, by the end of the Conquest storyline. By the end of Conquest, I'll just say that. We don't need to equip skills. None of our characters know more skills than what they have equipped, so. And yeah. I'm gonna stop it here because we only got like 4. There are only like 4 minutes left so I can record. So I'm just gonna stop it here, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.